Good afternoon. So, I want to talk. I have no topic to talk about in this moment, but I am now feeling some resistance. And the resistance I'm feeling is the resistance to sitting quietly in silence. And I know that it's something that I don't have to do, so I don't have to sit in silence. But I feel as though for me, that is the next step in my own growth, my own evolution, and my own kind of progression. And so, for me, it's. I feel as though it's all about for me doing. We're stuck in this society where we have to graft, we have to work really, really hard all day to get to and achieve stuff. But sometimes when we are doing, we tend to get into that mindset where we kind of block ourselves from new ideas, new inspiration, new ways and means to grow, to really, really expand ourselves. And I feel for me that's where sitting in silence or just being present to the current moment can really, really open things up. And I feel as though this resistance comes from that mentality in society where we have to work hard. We have to work hard to build what we want to build in this world. We have to work hard to achieve great things, to have an amazing relationship, to have an amazing job. But what I'm figuring out sometimes, so actually the last 5 or 6 years, there's been times where I have been a bit more calm, chilled, a bit more allowed space for silence, and this has massively, massively helped to bring in new ideas, new inspiration, new stuff. And so, yeah, this for me, this is one of my big stepping stones, is to be able to step into that silence, to feel that resistance to that silence, to that space where I can really connect with who I really am. And it's that resistance which I think is the next step. But for me though, exploring that resistance is quite difficult. And it's because I find that when I'm sitting in silence, I'm thinking to myself, I'm wasting my life away. Why am I doing that? I could be doing something more productive. But really, the silence is being productive. Silence is where the real key is. The real key to create that space for stuff to come in. And yeah, so that's my next step. And the reason I was talking about this now is because I feel as though sometimes we don't talk about what's going on under the surface. And this is what's going on under my surface. And yeah, I feel as though that's what I want to talk about today. So I'd love to know, actually, I'd love to know how do you feel your resistance? How do you push through the resistance that happens to yourself? What do you specifically do? I'd love to know what everybody does. Have a good day.